I'm here with Jeff Merkley, Senator Merkley. This is our last stop today on the West Bank. We're in the town of Taipei, which is the only remaining Christian town on the West Bank. Not far from where we are is where violent settlers attacked the town not that long ago. And even today, you had one of these violent settlers trying to bring their herd of cows through this town, this Christian town, to intimidate the Palestinians who live here. Earlier today, we met with families of victims of violence here on the West Bank. Uh, American families. These are American citizens who were murdered on the West Bank, killed by violent settlers, in some cases killed and shot dead by the IDF, by the Israeli Defense Forces, including a 17-year-old boy whose body was riddled with bullets. And we want to get justice and accountability for those families. If we can't get justice and accountability for American citizens, God help us, because our government says that we prioritize the protection of American citizens, and yet here you have American citizens who've been murdered on the West Bank, 5 since October 2023. We need justice, not just for them, but we need to end the settler violence on the West Bank, which is where we are today. Right now, settlers are engaging in violence with absolute impunity, in fact, with the complicity of the Netanyahu government. We heard story after story about settlers essentially taking over people's olive groves and preventing them from harvesting.
It's important for Americans to understand that the villagers on the West Bank are facing continuous harassment. It can take them hours to get to work. We heard today that school had just started. It took many hours for the children to get through checkpoints to go through a school just very close by. It's extremely difficult to run a business because of the checkpoints. It is extremely difficult for people in the village to access their sources of water. We've heard about this in multiple villages. And water, of course, is essential to life and essential to agriculture. So it is important for the United States to stand for fairness and justice and to help work to break this cycle of revenge and oppression for all sides to be able to live in peace and prosperity